Welcome to Lisa Crochet. This is the beginning crochet tutorial number 3, where we are going to learn how to do a stitch called half double crochet. Half double crochet. It's a fun stitch. I enjoy this one. So do your pretzel, and I'm using an N size hook and super chunky yarn so that you'll be able to see these new stitches better. But you'll want to start, I am sure, with probably an I, J, or K size hook and a medium number 4 yarn. I'm just going to do a few chain stitches. Maybe one more. Okay. Just like we did in the last video learning a single crochet stitch, we picked up the top of these, the V's, and we picked up the top when you turn it on its side. Part of the stitches, we're going to do the same thing with a half double crochet. The two differences with a half double crochet is instead of in the second chain, you will pick up in the third, this top loop in the third chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3. Another difference is with a single crochet, you just put the hook in the center of that chain stitch. With a half double crochet, you yarn over first, and I like to hold it with my thumb so it just gives you more control, and then put the hook in the chain just like you did for a single. Then you yarn over and pull it through that part of the chain stitch you just picked up and slide it down. You now have these 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over. I'm holding it snug here so I can more easily pull my hook through all 3 of those loops, and then slide it back down your hook, and you're ready to start the next half double crochet. And so here's what we've worked. We're going to move on to the next chain stitch and pick up right there, come through that hole right there. But you'll want to yarn over first. I'm going to hold it with my thumb so that I can just insert my hook, yarn over, pull it through that part of the chain you just picked up, slide it down. There are your 3 loops. Yarn over, hold it here so that you can easily pull that through like that. Here's the next place I'm going to put the hook after I yarn over first. Hold it, put it through there, yarn over and pull through, slide down, yarn over, grab your work, pull through all 3 loops, slide it back down your hook. We have 2 more to go. Yarn over, hold it with your thumb, pick up the top of that chain loop, yarn over again, pull it through that top loop, yarn over, grab your work, pull it through all 3 loops. And here's the last one. Slide it down, yarn over, pull through the 3. Now when you get to the end of your row, instead of like a single crochet where you did 1 chain stitch, all you have to do with a half double crochet is do 2 chain stitches. 1, 2. Turn your work like we have done before, and instead of in the second stitch from your hook, because that would just be a chain stitch that you worked, 1, 2, 3, you'll start in the third stitch from your hook. And it kind of, you can see, it's pretty easy to put your hook through there and pick up both loops of that V like we did in a single crochet. But you just need to remember to yarn over first. Hold it, and we'll put our hook on this side, the bottom, pick up the bottom part of the V and the top part of the V. yarn over and pull it through that V, or the top and bottom of the top of that stitch, yarn over and pull it through. So just like in the single crochet with this half double, you'll pick up the top and the bottom of that V, and you can kind of see it. It gives you the opening to put your hook in. Makes it nice. Yarn over, put it into the next stitch where you pick up both of those loops of the V, or the tops of the half double crochet stitches you just did. Yarn over and pull it through those, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops of your hook. Yarn over, pick up that top of that stitch, yarn over, pull it through those, and yarn over and pull it again. So you, in each half double crochet that you work, you're yarning you're yarning over 3 times. Here's the first, pick up there's my last stitch. Here's the second, pull it through what you just picked up. And the third, pull it you yarn over and pull it through all 3. There's the end of my second row. And here are the 2 chains. Turn and just keep repeating. Now I'm going to do this with the other yarn, and we'll do a couple of rows. And then I also want to show you, I covered over this briefly in the last video, but I want to show you a slip stitch again. So this is, let's see, what is this? J. This is a J size hook. And I already have done my chains, a few chains to practice. And I need to yarn over first because we're going to do some more half double crochet stitches. And the third, 1, 2, 3, chain from the hook, pick up the top loop, yarn over, pull it through what you just picked up, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, that's the first one, put it through the top of that chain, yarn over, there's the second yarn over, pull it through, yarn over and pull through all 3. Yarn over, top loop of the chain, yarn over, pull it through that top loop you picked up, yarn over, hold your work next to your hook and pull it through. Yarn over, put it through that top loop. I also wanted to mention, I hope as you're practicing these stitches, you're getting more comfortable with this tension that you can work with your index finger. So if I have these too tight, I just need to bring my finger forward a little bit, pull those open so that I can slide my hook through there pretty easily. So that index finger is definitely important in controlling your tension. And remember, we're going to do 2 chains for a half double crochet instead of 1. Turn your work like that, and then here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. This is where I will want to, and there's that hole again, right there. That's nice that I can just slide my hook under both sides of that V, or the top of the half double crochet. Yarn over, pick up those 2 V loops, yarn over again. So remember, there's 3 yarn overs. You start the whole stitch with the yarn over. I hold it with my thumb and then go in that hole that will pick up these, these 2 sides of the V. yarn over a second time, pull it through what you just picked up, yarn over the third time and pull it through all 3. We have 3 stitches left. I'm just going to kind of do those quickly and then show you the slip stitch again. Here's the last one. The last ones sometimes are a little more stubborn. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then in patterns it will count these chains on the end as a stitch. So this row would actually count as having 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even though 6 of them are half double crochet stitches and the 7th one here are the 2 chain stitches, but they'll count that as a stitch in that row. I'm going to put my hook back in there and I'm going to do just 1 chain stitch because we're going to go over a slip stitch, and then turn the work. So I'm going to put the hook under both loops of the V and yarn over and pull it through all the loops on my hook. So you insert your hook under the next stitch. I'm picking up both of those loops. I'm just yarning say that 10 times real fast. Yarning over 1 time, and I'm going to pull it through the loops I picked up and that bottom loop on my hook. And that is a slip stitch. And a lot of times you work a slip stitch just to get you from point A to point B without adding any more bulk to your work. Here's the last V. Pick up that, yarn over, and pull it through both. Now I've gotten across the row and it's still the same width as it was before. We're pretty close. So have fun practicing those stitches, especially the half double crochet stitch. Do quite a few rows of that, and I would do more chain stitches to start with, probably maybe 20, and then work some half double crochets back and forth, a bunch of rows. Good job. Project time, sort of, but not really. I'm sorry. The project for this video is going to be this hat because it beautifully uses a half double crochet for all of this main part of the hat, and then it uses a single crochet, which you already have learned so far, for the ribbing bottom of the hat, and there's also some slip stitches, so it incorporates everything you've learned so far. And it's a darling hat. I love this hat pattern. So cute. But it just takes too long for this video. So I'm going to make this project a separate video, and it will be a lot of fun. And it makes a great hat for yourself and a superb gift for family and friends. So hopefully I'll have that video up soon and you can start working on some beautiful half double crochet hats.